Welcome, welcome. Gonna wait a few minutes, give people time to come in. I had some technical difficulties. I was supposed to come in earlier and we had a little storm, little light flickering. But everything happens in God's timing, right? Not our timing. Excuse me. I'm not gonna be long. So if anybody miss anything, they can always go to the replay. This is Bouk flaws and stuff. I dropped a few links in here because I support the Enough is Enough petition, and also It's My Choice women's right petition. Okay, I want to start off. I'm going to read like a little story, and then I'm going to get into my topic. The topic today is It's My Harvest. It's your harvest. First, I want to start off with it's been okay. Let me see here. Hurry up and wait. You know, sometimes we in a hurry want everything to happen right then. This is hurry up and wait. One striking incident from David's life shows us how to stay steady in our life's rush. A lot of times we're in a rush. When David was fleeing King Saul, who was trying to kill him, he asked the king of Moab, "Would you let my father and mother come and stay with you until I learn what God will have for me?" 1 Samuel 23:3. David had his hands full. He was trying to escape from Saul's murderous pursuits and also provide his family. He was trying to provide for his family also. And he had some things going on, like we do in our life. We have a lot of things going on, but we still got to provide for our family. But even in his hurry, he took the time to wait on God. Sometimes we have to wait on God. We have to wait on him. Sometimes life is just sweep past us. We're not even paying attention, just sweep right on past us. We can trust the one who can keep us in his peace, and that's God. Isaiah 26:3. David's word sum up the matter well. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Psalms 27:14. You are my calm in every rush, Father. Thank you for giving me your peace as I continue to trust in you. Okay, I put a post up the other day on my community post, and it says, God's timing, not man's. Matthew 13:24-29. Jesus told another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in the field. But while everyone was sleeping, check this out now. When we're not paying attention, we're going on by our way. It says, but when everyone was sleeping, his enemy came and sowed weeds among the wheat and just went away, went on by his business. You know how people come and they do things behind your back and they go on about their way. When the wheat sprouted and formed heads, then the weeds also appeared. Hello, life with. Hey, Gwen, how you doing? You can drop the word blessings in the chat. It'll drop the link. The owner's servant came to him and said, "Sir, didn't you sow good seed in the field? Where did the weeds come from?" Remember, this is a parable. He said, "An enemy did this," he replied. The servant asked him, "Do you want us to go and pull them up?" He said, "No," he answered, "because while you are pulling the weeds up, you may uproot the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. At that time, I will tell the harvesters, first collect the weeds and tie them in a bundle to burn them. Then gather the wheat and bring it to the barn." I say today, tell your enemies, this is my harvest. It's time to release, remove, and revive yourself. What I mean by that, release things that no longer serves you any good. Release it, let go of it. Remove it from you. Pagodo, hello, you can put the word blessings in, it'll drop the link, and revive yourself. Revive yourself. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:1. We have to remember that our timing is not God's timing. You have to ask yourself, are you going to be the wheat in the field or the weeds? You know, when you plant a garden and all the weeds get all in the garden, your vegetables or your whatever you're growing, and tries to choke it where it can't grow. That's how sometimes we are to one another. We have to weed things out, weed our life out. You have to weed it out. Because if you don't, it's going to choke the life out you. You ain't going to be able to grow. God's perfect timing. In the midst of hardship, we tend to feel our prayers and our cries to God aren't being heard because we may not see it in immediate change in the situation. We want it now. We must put all of our trust in God. It's His time and not ours. We have to learn to wait. God is greater than our heart, and He knows everything. 1 John 3:20. When God says yes, and you receive what you ask for, that's a blessing. Sometimes God is going to say no. That's also a blessing, believe it or not. And you have to accept it when he says no and move on. Sometimes God will say not yet. That's also another blessing. It's not time yet. And we have to learn to be patient and wait. We have to learn to be patient and wait. I dropped some links, guys, in the chat earlier. There's a petition going around with enough is enough bullying, enough cyber stalking, harassing. And there are two channels that have petitions. One is Eat with Philly Phil and More, and the other one is Local Libra. They both have a petition going around, and enough is enough. I want to go over this. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and a time to build. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to scatter stones and a time to gather them up. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. Hello, Tina Taylor. You guys, you all can drop the word blessings in the chat. It'll drop your link. A time to search and a time to give up. A time to keep and a time to throw away. A time to tear and a time to mend. A time to be silent and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time for peace. Ecclesiastes 3:1. It's going to be a short live. You say hello, robot. If you drop the word blessings in the okay, you did. I'm going to, just a short live. I want to end this, guys. If you have a chance to click those links. Okay. It's going to end with this here. You guys see if you can hear it.
Jealousy is a dangerous thing. It's a scary thing what people will do when you didn't do nothing to him. It ain't like they was fighting in the field and the fight got out of control. Abel hadn't done nothing to Cain. Cain just killed him because God blessed him. Some people just hate you because you blessed. It's not what you did. It's not what you said. They just hate you because you're blessed. I'm not going to stop walking in my blessing so you like me. I'm not going to give up my blessing so I can fit in with you. If you can't handle it, take your best shot because I'm blessed. Shout it out, I'm blessed.
I'm blessed.